Mike Jones with the Oracle Applications Users Group. Welcome everyone to this session of OAUG e-learning, Collaborate 16 Security Virtual Open House. Before we get started, I'd like to go over a couple of housekeeping items. You'll be on mute throughout the presentation. If you'd like to ask a question, please type it into the question box in your control panel at any time. Once the presentation has concluded, we will go back and I will reread questions so the presenter can respond. We're recording this session. It'll be available on the OAUG website later today. I'd like to introduce you to your presenter, Lisa Schwartz with Oracle. Take it away, Lisa.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Thanks, everybody, for joining today. I'm here today to give you just a little taste of Oracle Application User Group's Collaborate Conference being held in Vegas starting April 10th. Myself and Yelda Hakim will be going over the actual session in Vegas today, entitled 6 Key Talking Points to Use When Selecting a Secure ERP Cloud Provider. That's a mouthful. My name is Lisa Schwartz, as Mike said, and I'm the Senior Director of Go-to-Market Suite and Industries with the Cloud Business Group at Oracle. And I'll be your host for the next 5 to 7 minutes, just to give you just a taste of what this session is about and hopefully encourage you to attend. Safe Harbor statement, obviously the product functionality remains at the sole discretion of Oracle. You've seen that many times if you've been to an Oracle conference. Let me kick it off and talk about the old days. Back in the old days when cloud apps first came out, many of you are probably too young to remember, about 15 years ago, we saw that many folks were really excited about cloud. And oftentimes even forgot to ask key questions of their Saas provider. And some seemed not to really even care where their data was stored, really. And then there were others who were so fearful, they said, we'll never put our data in the cloud. And on this screen, you know, in fact, they probably had nightmares, like you see on this screen, that they were wondering, where is my cloud data being stored and what's happening to it? As this depicts from one of our videos in a cloud. I mean, 2 guys in a garage, literally somewhere in some company, could be managing your data, right? If you didn't ask appropriate questions. So at our session at Collaborate, we love to give statistics. And here's one from a survey that was done. What happens if your financial data gets lost and stolen? You know, a lot of folks wondered if security was an issue that people really had concerns about it. Well, here's a stat: 49% of survey respondents said they really did have data security concerns, and regulatory and compliance issues were important, as well as reliability. You know, at our session in Collaborate as well, we're going to cover the 6 key talking points that you can use to ask the right questions of your cloud provider as far as security goes in the cloud. And what we'll be doing is actually answering some of these questions. Now, some of it has to do with, you know, really how viable and reliable is your cloud provider? How is the data actually stored in the cloud for ERP performance considerations? Who in the cloud who's managing your data has access to your financial data? Very important question. What about local data? Residency requirements for finance for global operations? And why you should care about cloud operations to begin with, and what are some of the advanced data security questions that are important to finance? So all really good points that you can use handily when you select from any cloud provider. So let's drill down a little bit more specifically as to why CFOs really are concerned about cloud security. And here are some key things. I mean, obviously, data privacy in a consumer environment. The financial data is very important to be secured and consolidate and normalize security across the globe into headquarters. System reliability, availability, regulatory compliance, how well are you adhering to regulations regarding data movement about your company as well as across the globe. Global access controls, very important when onboarding and offboarding people. How quickly can you have folks taken off the security list, and how consistently can that happen such that when people leave the company and no longer you're assured that you have access to, they don't have access to your data or access to your systems. And then, of course, governance of data. As part of the session, you'll also get this Saas security checklist, talking about a little more about some of the answers that you should be looking for. It's one thing to ask the questions, but what are some of the right answers around cloud provider viability? What type of security and what type of data are you, how are you storing it on the disk actually and in the database? How secure is it? How do you provide the global access controls, the residency compliance, and then of course the advanced data security? We wanted to also bring up a little bit of a point here where Oracle really excels in a number of these places, and this is really a shameless plug at this point, but just to give you some drill down into Oracle's experience in security, and we really are calling it out this year because it's just really one of our strengths. And Oracle has designed security at every level. Not only that, Oracle's very viable. It's a proven tech leader with a market cap of over $156 billion, meaning we'll probably be around for a few years more. I would suspect longer. And Oracle's heritage is secure data management with over 40 years. And in fact, some of you may know that Oracle's first contract was with the CIA, and in fact, that's how the Oracle name was founded. That was the name of the first CIA project. It was called Oracle for a Secure Database. So what you need to know about Oracle, there's continuous R&D investment in a big way in innovation and security as evidenced in our multi-layer security design. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that at the Collaborate session. It's designed to be secure at the physical data center level, at the network, within the hardware itself, in particular state-of-the-art if you're using Sun hardware, and also in the operating system, at the chip level, at the database level, at infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service, and at the SaaS application level. And know that our experience is over 15 years managing large enterprise clouds, and some of the figures we're running 33 billion transactions per day. So Oracle's in the business, is committed to the business, that's for sure. Here's another slide that I want to share with you to depict that design to be secure at every level. And I spoke to that earlier. You'll see on the left side at the various application platform, storage, and compute. Very important to note that we have 24/7 Oracle badged security experts that are badged and trained and focus on security 24/7. So this is their job. They're chartered with that, and we have a variety of things we'll go into at the session that will explain some interesting things that occur physically within the data centers and how our backup and security works and some of the advanced controls. Note that over 1,600 ERP customers really have trusted Oracle to look after their cloud services and data. We've found that the ERP area is one of the fastest growing areas because now finance leaders really understand the advantages of cloud, not only for small businesses, but as well as the large enterprises. And they know that a modern cloud like Oracle's will provide them the data security that they would want, second to none. Next slide, here's some statistics. Everybody loves statistics, so we'll certainly have some more of those for you at Collaborate at the session. And you can see that we're running 70 million users, plus a day across 19 global data centers and providing for more as we expand across a $2 billion plus SaaS business. So that's it for the teaser. Just to give you some key talking points, we'd love to invite you to come. The session, again, has 6 key talking points when you're selecting a secure ERP cloud provider. The session number is 10082. It'll be Tuesday, April 12th at 2:15 at South Pacific 1. Mike, I'd like to turn it back over to you now.
All right, well, thank you very much, Lisa. Thanks for your presentation. It doesn't look like we have any questions, so we'll just wrap it up. We hope everyone comes to collaborate and checks out this. I know security is a huge field and very important topic that you see in the media right now. So we hope everyone comes and checks out your session. Thank you very much, Lisa, and this concludes the webinar. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mike.